Okay, so rule number 1, if a man cheats on you, fuck his entire family and his friends.
Hold up, I saw little shawty blow up. She know I'm about to blow up. And now these shawties want us. I know these niggas talking. Tell them boys run up. Got blicks to the sun up.
Okay, so we're gonna start our makeup tutorial. I'm breaking out, so don't mind that. I keep my makeup in a backpack because I don't own a makeup bag or whatever. Anyways, and I'm gonna tell a story at the same time, but I don't know how that's gonna work, because like, how do you do a makeup tutorial while telling a story? Because I feel like you guys are gonna be like, what are you using, you know? Okay, so anyway, we're gonna start with, okay, full warning, before I start this, I skip a lot of steps when I do my makeup. So if you're a makeup artist and you're watching this, you might want to turn it off because you're gonna cringe a lot. Okay, so my hair is literally everywhere. That's what happened. Yep. Okay. So I caked that shit on, because if you see like my skin's like not even like even. It's like red basically. I'm not even white. See, that's why I tell you guys I'm not white. I'm pink. Okay, so what I use is Kat Von D shit. What's it called? Foundation. So my story is, okay, back when I was homeless, which was around this time last year, I was sleeping in a McDonald's and I had nowhere to stay. So, like, I keep my Snapchat on open, so like anyone can add me, anyone can message me, anyone can view my stories, da 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 da. So like I posted like asking, I was in Saga and I posted like asking for help, like if anyone could just like let me stay there for the night, because that's what I was doing when I was homeless. It's just like sleeping from guy to guy's house. This is so cringy. Okay, so yeah, going from guy to guy's house. So this guy messages me, or starts messaging me, and he's like, hey, like, I'm like 20 something years old, I live in Saga. He's like, I live in the Twisty Towers, okay, the Monroe buildings or whatever. The Monroe Towers in Saga. He said he lives there, that he has his own condo there, and he has a spare room that I could sleep in for a bit while I figure shit out. And I'm like, okay, cool, like, let's do it. So we're talking, I'm like, he's like, yeah, like I'm 20 something, I go to university. We're now using the NYX or NYX contour thingy. Yeah, he's like, I go to university, I have my own clothing line, blah, 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 like, we can meet today. So I'm sitting in the McDonald's waiting or whatever. He's like, yeah, I'm just at work, like, I'll be there when I'm done work. So I'm sitting there, he goes, I'm here. And I'm like, where? I don't see you. Because, like, he had sent me pictures of him. And the only person I saw walking into McDonald's was the fucking motherfucking 15 to 16-year-old guy. Okay? Boy, I mean. So he comes in, he sits down, he acts like I can't tell that he's not 20 something. And he starts talking to me, you know, like, I was so awkward, like, I didn't know what to do. Like, I'm, like, on my phone, I'm, like, the whole time I was just taking videos of him on my phone. And this kid's on his phone. This guy, like, looks at me and goes, there's a jam tonight, wanna go? And, like, I got a video of that, okay, but, like, my phone has been reset so many times since then, so, like, you know. Okay, bro, there's hair everywhere. Anyway, so I'm taking a video of him. I'm sending it to fucking all my friends. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I just got catfished by a 16-year-old. The Ardell stuff. I don't use the whatever. Anyways, yeah, so I didn't say anything. I wasn't like, you know, like, you're not 20 something. Like, what are you talking about? Blah, blah, blah. I just felt so uncomfortable, and I was just laughing so hard on the inside. Like, Like, literally crying. Like, what is my life? Anyway, so basically, we talked for a bit. Like, he asked me to go to a gym. He asked if I was hungry. Low-key, I was starving, but I wasn't about to take his money. Because, like, I don't even know. I just fucked up my brow. Yep, I just fucked it up. We're gonna leave it. Okay. So, yeah, I wasn't gonna take his money. So I'm like to my friends, I'm like, what the fuck do I do? Like, this is a little kid, like, I can get charged, like, blah, blah, blah. So, I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom, I take my bags in with me, and I just, like, sit on the ground. And I text him, and he's like, are you gonna come back out? I'm like, yeah. Or, no, I was like, my pimp's on his way. If you don't leave, he's gonna beat you. That's what I said to him. And then he was like, well, do you mind if, like, you come out and just give me a hand job under the table and I'll give you $10? I'm like, this is poppin' hose to really catfish. Is not as sparkly as it says on the site. It's not even sparkly in general, really. Yeah, I have cover up on my lips. Anyways, so, yeah, I'm like, my pimp's gonna come beat you if you don't leave. And he goes, yeah, so he said the fucking, sorry, I'm losing track. So he said the fucking, yeah, come outside, come out, give me a hand job under the table for $10. I'm like, no. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, this is a 16-year-old, first of all. Second of all, for $10, that's a McDonald's meal. I'm not giving a hand job for a fucking McDonald's meal. Like, okay, I probably would, but not to a 16-year-old. So, yeah. So, like, I posted a video of him onto my, like, while I was there, like, I posted a video of him to my Snapchat after blocking him. And, like, I got so many replies. Everyone's like, yo, this guy's literally, like, in grade 9. Like, yo, I go to school with this guy. Ha, 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 ha. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what the fuck? So, anyways, I found a place to stay. Blah, blah, blah. So, last night, I posted something about how I want a new iPhone. This guy messages me. He goes, hey, like, I have a link on iPhones. What one did you want? And I was like, I want the iPhone 8 Plus. He's like, okay, I can get you it. He's like, but you have to pay me in money or pussy. And I was like, I'll pay in money. How much is it? He said $300. And then I'm thinking to myself, you know what? Probably easier to pay in pussy. So I was like, sorry, I'm looking for my eyeliner. I'm like, so I told him that. And he was like, okay, I just want to fucking eat you out. And then he's like, okay, are you going to come here? Like, it'll be near square one. And I'm like, no, like, can you come here? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, but we'd have to chill for a bit, too. I'm like, that's fine, whatever. He's like, I'm 18 years old. I go to U of T, University of Toronto, whatever. And I'm like, what are you in there for? He goes, science. I'm not a scholar, but I mean, like, is there a program just called science in university? I'm just asking. Anyway, so, like, that was red flag number 1. And then red flag number 2 was he wasn't sending me pictures of himself. Like, he was sending pictures that looked like he got off Google or something of just, like, some muscular black guy, and, like, the face was always covered. And then his excuse, obviously, was, fuck, I forgot my, okay, I used it. His excuse, obviously, was, oh, you expose guys all the time, so, like, I'm not trying to get exposed, you know? Like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm like, oh, so how do you have a link on phones? And he goes, oh, my boy works at Square One. I have links on everything, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, cool. So, like, I'm sitting there like, yeah, this is too good to be true. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's something wrong with this. So, we like planned on our Friday or whatever for me to get the iPhone. And then I'm like, wait a minute, square one, like near square one, that's like where we met last time. Like his name looks familiar. His like everything just looks familiar. So I'm like, wait a fucking second. I add him back on Snapchat. I see a story. It's him again. He's returned. He's literally sitting in his high school classroom with his high school uniform on. Okay, I literally can't find my eyeliner. Like, this is not okay. Did I find it? I'm so... What the fuck? My bad. Technical difficulties. Okay, I literally can't find my liner. Anyway, so I screenshot the picture. I show my friends. I'm like, yo, this is the same fucking guy that tried catfishing me like last year. Okay, I literally lost my eyeliner. Like, this is a joke. My life's a joke. Are you fucking serious? Yep, you're serious. So I message him and I go, LMFAO, I knew it was you. I'm like, you stupid fucking young ass motherfucker. So I guess he wakes up, he messages me, and he goes, hello, what are you talking about? Bitch! That's not even the first time that just happened where a guy has lied about his age. That is literally one of 3 times. I'll tell you about the first one in a second. Okay. So the first time was, again when I was home. No, this is after this one. So again when I was homeless, I was in like Scarborough, and I was working for this one guy. And he couldn't put me in a telly for the day or whatever, so he went on to work or whatever. And I was hanging out at Centennial College or whatever. He goes, okay, come back to my apartment. So I go back to his apartment. It's like in like one of the most ghetto areas of fucking Scarborough. Like, yeah, one of like the most ghetto areas in Scarborough. These are the lashes I use. This is the first, okay, this is the last time I'm gonna mention what I use. It's the Double Up 203 Ardell. That's what I use. So yeah, so I'm sitting in this man's building waiting for him for hours. I think I sat there for about 5 hours waiting for him. Anyways, like, bare black guys keep coming through the lobby. They keep looking at me. They're like, oh, you're here for blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, do you know where he is? Like, I'm fucking calling his friend's phone, like, asking everyone in the building, like, yo, where the fuck is he? Like, blah, blah, blah. And then, so I kind of came, it was like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock at night. I kind of came to the conclusion, you know what, this guy's not coming home. So, this guy on Snapchat started linking me, and he goes, yeah, like, I'm 20. He said 21. He's like, you can come spend the night here, blah, 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 but can we do stuff? I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, obviously, I'm going to say yes, because if I say no, he wouldn't let me come. So, I go to his house, and, like, we meet up. It's fucking, this is the winter, okay? This was in the fucking winter, so this was, like, it was snowy outside, like, it was icy, it was fucking freezing. Like, he Ubered me there. And I walked to go meet up with him. And it's another fucking 15 to 16-year-old kid. So, you know what? It's freezing outside. So, I can't just turn around and just be like, okay, yeah, like, I can't hang out with you like you're a kid, blah, blah, blah. So, I just played along like last time. I went into his house. He snuck me in. He got me to put my stuff somewhere. Okay. Then I was like, I need to take a shower. He goes, okay, but my mom can't know you're here, so I need to be in the bathroom with you. So I go into the bathroom, and I'm like, he's like, okay, like, you can shower now. I'm like, you're just gonna stand in here? I'm like, he wouldn't even turn away or anything. The man was just like, the kid was just like standing there, staring at me, and I'm like, are you gonna go, or like, what? He's like, yeah, I have to stand in here, and I'm like, okay, never mind. He's like, okay, I'll stand outside, never mind, never mind. So he stands outside the door. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit. So I'm like, never mind, I don't want to shower, it's fine. I needed a shower so bad, you don't even understand, though. Because, like, I smell, like, being homeless, like, you start to... So, yeah, we got into his bed or whatever. We're just laying down. I wasn't gonna do anything with him because he's a fucking child anyways. So his mom wakes up, and she comes downstairs, and he hides me under his fucking blanket or whatever. He hides me under his blanket or whatever, and she doesn't find me, she doesn't come into his room or nothing, like, all that. Like, it was good, like, it was fine, like, nothing happened. So, like, I'm, like, on my phone, like, okay, I used to talk to a lot of guys, and when I say a lot, I mean, like, I could be stranded in any city, like, Hamilton, fucking Scarborough, Ajax, like, Oshawa, Pickering, like, Brampton, fucking Oakville, is that what it's called? No, not Oakville, is it? I don't even know. Anyways, my point, Milton, like, my point is, like, I talked to so many guys, like, I could be stranded at any one of those cities, and, like, I could probably find at least 1 to 3 guys that I could stay with. So, yeah, so I'm, like, on my phone, like, trying to find someone, da-da-da-da-da. So I find this guy, and he's from Brampton. And he's like, okay, he's like, I'm gonna come get you, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, like, hurry up. Like, he keeps trying to touch me, because he was. Like, he kept trying to, like, he literally took off his pants in front of me. Like, I'm like, is this really happening right now? So he took off his pants or whatever, or like he undipped them or whatever, and I'm like, no, not yet, not yet. Like, I'm just doing something on my phone. I'm talking to my dad, blah, 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 blah. Like, I kept trying to hold off excuses, and then, like, finally the guy's like, yeah, okay, like, come up the street, I'm here. So, like, I go to leave, and this kid fucking stands in front of me and goes, yo, give me a blowjob first. I'm like, I literally fucking, I kid you not, I fucking kicked this guy to the fucking side. The kid fell over. I went and got my stuff, and I fucking ran out of the fucking house. Like, not ran. Like, obviously I don't run, but, like, you know. I was waiting for my lashes to dry. Yeah, another thing too, I don't wait for my lashes to dry before putting them on. I kind of just put them on and then let them dry. Anyway, so yeah, so this Brampton kid picked me up or whatever. I started texting the guy. He's like, I texted the guy's house that I just left, and I was like, you're not a fucking 21-year-old, like, you're literally 16, like, I can tell. He's like, do you want to see my ID? I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead. This man sent me a fake ID. And I'm like, you're fucked. Like, I'm not linking up with you. Like, you're a baby. Like, blah, blah. Oh, wait. There was one more step. I missed a step. Okay. The last thing I do is, okay, this is not the normal. It's not the normal eyeliner that I use. I usually use e.l.f. liquid eyeliner from the drugstore or Walmart or whatever. And okay, so if you don't know how to properly put on lashes, my trick, like, you know how normal people like use the like tweezers and like make sure it's like all like lined up with your like whatever, blah blah blah. I don't do that. Okay, so I like make my eyeliner thick as fuck, so that way if I put it on wrong, you won't be able to notice, or at least I hope you can't notice. So that is the finished look. I know I skipped so many steps, and that was probably the cringiest fucking YouTube tutorial ever. This is the mascara that I use. Also, this shit from fucking Sally's. Oh my god, I'm gonna show you. Okay, I don't know if it's gonna work, but it's so fucking like, shimmery. Oh, my feet fell asleep. Okay. Anyways, yeah, that was the end of my story time and my makeup tutorial. So, like, comment, subscribe. Okay, bye. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch.
Cause I saw in the comments there's some comments calling you like, yo, battery thing, top thotty. Like, are these things true?
I'm a battery tank, yeah.
Okay.